Travis here. We have a 01 E39 M5 two-owner car. I'm the second owner, 103,000 miles on it, and it's always been an Oregon car. Bought it in August of 2009 with 99,000 miles on it, sort of on a whim. My second E39 M5 from the original owner, and I've enjoyed kind of tinkering with it a bit, but looking forward to putting it on Bring a Trailer for everybody to take a look at and bid on. We're just going to do a walk around here. I'll point out a few things about the vehicle. All original paint, except for the bumper, has been replaced. The bumper came into contact with an all tread on the freeway. We've got paperwork for the bumper replacement, so it was resprayed as well. You notice that the front end of the car has rock chips indicative of a highway vehicle. Original owner that owned it for about 18 years lived in Southern Oregon and did a lot of highway miles. So rock chips throughout the hood and a little bit on the quarter panels, but nothing that you wouldn't expect. The wheels, the factory wheels, were all refinished by me, and so they have zero curb rash on any of them or zero imperfections. They're wrapped in Michelin Pilot Super Sports, which I think have about 10 or 12,000 miles on them, so in good shape. Notice there's a small paint imperfection here. Have not tried to buff it out, but that is there. There's also a small nick here, as well as here. The rear bumper has a number of small imperfections from being parked on the street. The car has always been garaged, but when driven daily, it is parked in the street from time to time, so that stuff happens. And then the driver's side of the vehicle, fortunately, is in really nice shape. No major nicks or even minor nicks or scuffs. Should note that the entire car has no door dings. The front windshield was just replaced. The original glass was in it, and the weather seal around the perimeter was starting to crumble, and the glass had just a variety of little nicks and chips. So that was replaced. Interior, everything's stock in the car. It's the luxury interior package. The original shift knob was replaced with a OEM unit, all leather OEM unit. Everything's in great shape. No cracking or fading to any of the wood trim. No rips or tears on any of the leather. Leather's all been cleaned and conditioned on a fairly regular basis. New OEM floor mats throughout. And the only addition to the vehicle that's not factory is a Grom Bluetooth adapter kit, which was professionally installed. So you have Bluetooth streaming for music as well as phone calls. And the mic is just located right above the rearview mirror. On the interior, all the pixels were repaired previously, so you have no pixel issues. This particular car, the only option that was spec'd on this car was the rear fold-down seats and ski pass-through. And so that system works as it should. All the Alcantara headliners in great shape, as well as the rear shelf. car's tight, runs really well. One of those cars that the shop kind of drools over when you have it in. Work that I've done that's noteworthy mechanically, new MAF sensors, which most of you know, these cars go through MAF sensors and the car won't run correctly when they start to get dirty. So new MAF sensors, new spark plugs, cabin air filter, oil change, alignment, and wheel balance. And that is all I can think of, really. Car runs great. Previous owner did clutch at 75,000 miles, as well as control arms. He had extended maintenance on the car through BMW, so all the maintenance was done as it should have been, including the 60,000 mile service. See, the car the engine bay hasn't been power washed or cleaned. This is sort of its natural condition. No major oil leaks. In between 5,000 mile intervals, looks like the car goes through about a half quart. So pretty reasonable within tolerances. Okay, we're gonna do just a quick driving video down a highway, get through the gears. So everything on the car, as far as features and functions, works as it should. The only thing that's a little finicky is the power mirror retraction. The passenger side mirror will retract and then sometimes doesn't want to come back down when you hit it again, so I just don't use the feature. I haven't looked into it, but that's the only thing that I think should be noted. All illumination, all gauges, there's no pixelation. It's just a really clean car that functions the way it should. we'll spin around so we can go through the gears one more time. Pulls strong and shifts tight, clutch grabs, brakes work great. It operates the way it should.